With any strategy that you develop, every trader knows that backtesting is an essential part of confirming if the strategy is worth using. To do this, traders will typically manually perform this backtest by going through the chart to find all trade setups and writing down the wins and losses, then doing the calculations to see if there's an edge. However, by doing this manually, you often make mistakes and you simply do not have enough time to go through all of them. However, the indicator we're sharing today can automatically perform a backtest on a strategy for you in real time. The indicator will allow you to backtest the strategy using different features such as a trailing stop and only taking trades during a certain period. It even provides a table to show you the performance of a trade in real time and much more. The indicator is called BJ Double Tap, a free indicator that automatically plots the entries and exits for the double top and double bottom pattern, and today we are going to show you exactly how to use this indicator to find amazing trade ideas and how to use that data in a strategy. Let's get right into it. First, let's add the indicator to our chart. Click on the Indicator Search tab and search BJ Double Tap. Click on this one by this user to add it to the chart. Once added to the chart, you'll notice that the indicator automatically draws these patterns on the chart, and the strategy tester will open showing you the current win rate, net profit, profit factor, and drawdown. This will vary depending on the asset you are viewing. As you can see, the indicator draws the structure of the pattern and created a support or resistance level to indicate where the double top or double bottom occurred. You will also notice that there is a long or short trade created here and an exit. This is the trade that is automatically taken by the indicator. Let's go into the settings of the indicator and see what options we have available. First, we have the indicator parameters for the strategy. Adjusting any options within this section will affect performance. The Use Strategy option is what allows the indicator to backtest the pattern. If you disable this, the indicator will calculate faster, but you will not see the performance. Below that, we have Detect Bottoms and Tops, allowing you to only detect double tops or double bottoms. If I disable one of these options, you'll notice that the performance changes. Next is Flip Trades. If enabled, this allows the indicator to detect a pattern while within a pattern. For example, we can see here we were in a larger pattern, but then a smaller pattern was detected and the previous trade was closed and a new trade was open. Generally, you will want to keep this option enabled, but we will explore adjusting these options later. Below that are Pivot and Offset settings. These will control how the patterns are defined. We'll leave this on default. Next is Target Fib and Stop Loss Fib. These are used to determine how far away is the take profit and stop loss from the entry. For example, with the target being set by default to 100, the indicator is targeting a 100 impulse from the structure. If I increase this to 150, you'll now notice that the target has extended. We will keep stop loss on 0 because we will be using our own stop loss indicator soon. Next, we have Time Filter. Time Filter allows you to specify what period you'd like to backtest. So if you would only like to do a backtest for a specific month, you can have the time period inputted here. Next, we have Trailing Stop. This will trail your stops based on an ATR value, so once your trade reaches take profit, instead of closing the trade, this line will appear and the trade will continue to run, but if price touches this line, your position will be closed, allowing you to secure some profits. So here we can see that a position was taken, but as price started to go against you, the position was closed, securing some profits. And finally, if we scroll all the way down, we have settings for the table and labels. We want to ensure that this is enabled. When in a trade, you will notice that a table will appear in the bottom right of the chart to indicate if the trade is in profit and at what percentage the trade is running. When using this indicator, you'll notice that it does not perform well on every asset. So you first want to go through a number of assets to find one that shows good performance. An indication of good performance is typically a higher net profit and low drawdown. It's also good to see a profit factor above 1.2. If you have a specific asset you would like to trade, but the indicator has bad performance on that asset, you can go ahead and adjust the settings of the indicator to see if you can find a combination that has good performance. We would recommend also only using the indicator on lower time frame to find more frequent trade ideas. Once you found an asset with good performance or a combination that works, you can go ahead and take trades from the indicator. Here is the basic way of using this indicator. Once a buy entry is detected, the indicator will automatically plot the double bottom pattern. You would need to place the stop loss below the pattern and target the swing high indicated by this swing here. This setup will give you a 1-to-1 risk to reward, so you will likely have a higher win rate. Here is a sell example. Once a sell position is detected, the pattern is automatically drawn on the chart and you want to keep stops above the double top pattern and target the swing low. You can also use the indicator to create alerts to let you know exactly when a pattern is detected, that way you don't have to constantly watch the charts. As mentioned before, sometimes the indicator will detect patterns within patterns. For example, here we can see that a double bottom was detected and a long position was taken. As price retraced, a double top was formed, and the previous trade was closed, allowing a new sell position to be taken. In this situation, you would also keep stops above the swing high and target the original swing low. This indicator should be used alongside your analysis to create further confluence in your trading. For example, here we can see that in addition to the double bottom detected, we can see that there was a clear downtrend before, and now that the buy position is detected, we can wait for a retracement, then draw a parallel channel to help you further gauge the trend of the market. To get a higher risk to reward, instead of adjusting the take profit option, you can enable the trailing stop feature. So now, instead of closing trade once it reaches the swing high or low, the indicator will begin to trail the entry from that point. In this example, we can see how once price gets to the swing high, the indicator started to trail its entry, which ended up running into more profits. While these are all great strategies, we're now going to share with you a system we have done a robust testing on and is currently performing very well, and you can try it yourself today. But before that, don't forget to like and subscribe to not miss out on future videos where we will be covering even more free and powerful indicators. If you would like to try the #1 premium indicator on TradingView by LuxAlgo risk-free for 30 days, you can use the link in the video description. Your continued support really helps the channel grow. For this method, we will be using the LuxAlgo Price Action Concepts indicator to detect market structure of a higher time frame to ensure that the patterns are also aligned with the direction of the overall market structure. We will be executing on a 30 minutes time frame, so we will set the market structure on the Price Action Concepts to the 4-hour time frame, and we will also enable candle coloring. This will allow us to easily at a glance see the market structure and determine what patterns are valid and what patterns are not. We will also be using an ATR stop loss finder in order to get tighter stop loss areas when entering positions, so go ahead and click on the Indicators tab and search ATR stop loss finder and add it to the chart. We will keep its settings on defaults. Here is the strategy. First, we want to ensure we are on the 30 minutes time frame, and we want to find an asset that is currently showing good performance with the double tap indicator. Once found, we want to enable the Price Action Concepts indicator to see market structure of a higher time frame to ensure when a pattern is detected, the pattern is also aligned with the overall trend of the market. Here is a buy example. A double bottom was detected. But as you can see at the point of entry, the candles were red, indicating that market structure on a higher time frame is still bearish, so we will not take an entry here. We will wait for the structure to change bullish. Once a market structure changes to bullish, price will typically have a retracement. We will only take positions at the point the pattern was detected or at the bottom of the pattern. So in this situation, we will wait it for the market to retrace to the low of the pattern. Once there, we'll execute a trade and use the ATR tool to set our stop loss and allow the trade to run until the higher timeframe trend changes direction. Perfect. If taking a buy position and the market structure was already bullish, then you can just execute immediately, since the market has likely already retraced before creating the pattern. Here is a sell example. We can see that a double top pattern was detected, and if we look at the candles we can see the candles are red. So we can use the ATR tool to set a stop loss and allow the trade to run. It's very important to remember that before taking trades, you need to find an asset that is showing good performance with a double tap indicator. Even if you customize the features to only take double tops or bottoms. You can also use the price action concepts indicator to detect several other patterns automatically that are not covered in the double tap indicator. Just go to the settings of the price action concepts indicator and enable patterns. We hope you enjoyed this video on the BJ double tap indicator. A super useful tool for easily finding assets with good performance on double tops and double bottoms patterns. If you would like to use the Luxalgo price action concepts indicator used in today's video, you can use the link in the video description to try it for 30 days risk-free, where you'll also receive the oscillator matrix and signals and overlays indicators. Also remember that backtested indicators with good performance does not guarantee good future results, and you should never follow these indicators blindly. Don't forget to like and subscribe to not miss out on future videos. Stay safe and we will see you again soon.